Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. Please keep that in mind. So it's not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Also, I am still currently accepting private reading requests. If that's something that would interest you, then you can send your request to the email address that's in the description box below this video. So Gemini, I feel like if you feel like you've lost something, like something's been taken away from you, know that this could come back around yet, okay? Know that I don't believe you've actually really lost it. So what I feel is there is somebody who appears, it's like they were the Knight of Coins and then they became the Knight of Swords. It's like that. So, I mean, it could be that this was on off. Maybe they looked or felt or maybe they talked like they knew what they were doing, but inside they were like a wreck. And whatever it was, I think that there was something you guys were supposed to do together that they backed out of. Okay, so they'd have backed right out of that relationship. Okay, they could have went silent on you. Maybe you were supposed to meet up to talk about something and they just didn't show up. Here we have the Fool in the reverse. So whatever fears this person was living with, it prevented them from taking the risk. Okay, so they would have had a lot of fears about actually doing whatever this was. And maybe it was to move in together. Maybe it was to commit to you, take the relationship to another level. Whatever this was, this person backed out. Now I have the secret rendezvous over here. So, I mean, this could represent a meeting, a discussion. It is something, it is something that you're very excited and passionate about to go to. And it could have been a secret meeting even, okay, for someone. But now it's in a reverse. And so I think that somebody maybe felt they weren't ready to do whatever this was, believing the worst, and didn't want to admit to it either, because I feel like they just didn't show, or they just didn't go through, or they just went silent. Okay, and I'm not surprised at all. The Eight of Swords is underneath it. So they had fears that just kind of paralyzed them. They were unable to go through with whatever this was. So, and that's what I was picking up here. But now we have the Thief card on top of this, and it is in the reverse. And so this is them getting honest with themselves about not feeling ready to go through with whatever this was. Okay? And so I feel like it's not like they didn't have feelings for you or anything like that. And it's not that there was anybody else or anything. It's just that they themselves felt like they weren't ready for this next step, so to speak. Okay? Or maybe this is an ex of yours and they just weren't ready yet to meet up and actually talk about getting back together. Okay, so whatever this was, know that this person does care about you. Okay, they just emotionally didn't feel ready for whatever this was. But with the Thief card here in reverse, I have a feeling that they're going to have a change of heart, a change of mind. I feel like now they've done this thing, it's going to be eating at them. It's going to be on their conscience, and they're going to feel the loss. I feel like this person needs to deal with their fears, okay? And maybe at the moment they weren't ready to deal with those fears, and this is why they ran. It's why they went silent. I just want you to know what's going on with your person, and I want you to know that it's not because of anything you did. Okay? It's not because of anything you did, and it's not because they don't care about you, because they do. It's whatever reason is going on within them. Okay? So I want you to know that. So again, we get some meeting that it didn't go because this is a reunion card here, and it is also in the reverse. Okay, we have the botanist here also. Look at that. That's also in the reverse. So this is somebody who didn't put the effort. They didn't feel ready. Something didn't work out, okay? And it was the connection you have with this person. It was very, very beautiful. It's something that was very, very beautiful. But in this moment, it's like it withered and died, but it didn't. It may feel that way, but it didn't. What happened is it got influenced by this person, something internally that's going on with this person, but it's still there, and you can still bring this back to life. Okay? And this is something that you were just ready to pour your heart into. You love this person. Okay? But they have some issues. And I feel, you see, if they did this, they were really quickly regretful. Like they're already regretful. Okay, and you see that they're crying over spilt milk, and they are making a decision, I feel, to go back, because I feel like they're filling their cups with wishes here, and I feel like these wishes are to go back and be able to fix things, you know. I feel like they want to do this. Whatever this was, they really wanted to do this, thought they were ready for it, but when they got that close, they weren't. It's like they became paralyzed by the Eight of Swords energy. I feel like that Eight of Swords energy was very powerful, and we see that we have the devil here, so I feel like, yes, it was a very powerful energy that they are trying to control. But what they really need to do is face these fears. Okay? Hidden things, hidden burdens. Um, it can feel like everything's up in the air right now. Somebody is burdened by the fact that they didn't take that chance. Okay, so they're regretting it. They didn't listen to their intuition either. Okay, they were overwhelmed by the swords, by the ghosts of the past. So this person is hurting. Um, Yeah, they felt like they were unable to do this. I feel if you just be patient, they're going to come back around again. You see here, this is our Knight of Swords who's changed, right? Okay, so he actually slipped up here, and he became that knight who was very aggressive. Okay, with his sword up. Here, this one, this is how they entered into your life. Very calm. Okay, always wanting to help. Lesson learned. They don't. This knight here, he doesn't take impulsive decisions. He doesn't take rash decisions. He doesn't judge. You know, um, and but in the reverse, he does take rash decisions, and it's because of his fears. It's why this happened. Okay, yeah. I think that he thought he was in control of these, but you see he's fully armored here. So maybe he wasn't in control as much as he thought, you know. And so this is why he's now reversed. But you know, he still wants the opportunity. He has a guilty conscience, and he wants another chance. He's not sure you're going to forgive him though. He feels terrible for this. So he had an opportunity with you, but he lost it. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Lesson not learned. So I feel like something may keep repeating in his life, or it feels like it. It's that Eight of Swords energy. It's because he hasn't been facing them. It's something he needs to do. And even though he backed out and went silent, he's still very interested in this relationship. And he's thinking, preparing. So in the Hangman energy, especially this one in particular, we see that he is not alone in the image. This girl has come to give him water for his thirst. Excuse me. She didn't come to make him thirsty. She came to give him water for his thirst. And so, yeah. So he's here. He's here to get this understanding. He receives it. All right. Now he's preparing to use it. Okay, the knowledge that he has gained here. He has a guilty conscience. Oh, that's twice that's appearing. And he's hoping that with this fellow here, the right words will save the day and he'll get his wish, you know. So he's hoping anyway, the card of hope. He's hoping. So, at the time when he did release you, he did it because of all of those fears. Remember the Eight of Swords? And those fears make him, they play mind games with him, play tricks on him. And the trick they were playing was that, oh, this is not good for you. Okay, so that's what it was doing. Okay, and so this person released you, but the heart still wanted you. I mean, the mind was playing tricks with you, but the heart still wanted you, and so the heart knows the truth. And so it was causing a lot of conflict and struggle inside of this person, these two things. And so they're very much missing you. And I feel like in the end, the heart is going to win out. You know, it always does. And they are going to come and tell you the truth. Okay, they are going to tell you what happened. They are going to face their fears, and they need to. They really need to. Okay, because there's just so much potential here for a very solid relationship to develop between the two of you if they do this. But they must do this. They must face their fears, okay? And so here we see all of their insecurities, and here we see the struggle afterwards between the mind and the heart, you know? And yes, because there's the emotions there. And here we see them actually coming to see you. Okay, they've collected the wisdom from the past that they needed to enable them to do this. All right, so they're coming to apologize. They're coming to say they're sorry for having hurt you. There you are, and there they are. I feel like you wear the bandage here, and I feel like it's like, well, okay, you did this to me or you did that to me, and they're like, yes, I'm guilty. I'm sorry. You know, will you forgive me? Can you forgive me? This conversation here you're going to have in the future will restore the balance. So indeed, you are going to get something back that you lost. Okay, it's this person. Okay, you are going to get them back. And see, look at that. It's the same night. Same night here at the heart and here in your future. And this night has grown. Look at this. This is fantastic. This night has grown, okay? Because we have the knight who becomes a king. And he's coming in to talk to you. This fellow is the negotiator. So he's definitely coming in to talk about, yeah, he's putting the effort. He wants to put the effort now, okay? And this is about working together. This is about compromise. Look how they framed up 3 of those 8 coins. This is what they want to do. They want to work with you on this. So this knight of coins, like he needed a a plan for his backup plan and so on. Um, um, but when it came right down to it back here, just didn't feel ready to go through with it. But he is typically very stable. All he has to do is deal with those fears, and he's going to be fine. He's going to be just fine, and the relationship is going to be just fine. And so let's turn this into the upright, these flowers, and bring them back to life. Such a beautiful, beautiful connection deserves this attention. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.